Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. New details emerging indicates that Western countries are piling pressure on Raila Odinga to go slow on William Ruto's government. And this includes Azimio Brigade calling off their planned nationwide rallies and political engagements, including Kamkunji rally. And this is an information that was also reported by Sunday Nation. Very close Raila allies and William Ruto allies were interviewed and they confirmed that. In this video, I want us to dig deep into this story to understand the games being played behind the scenes. But before we do that, if you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Sunday Nation reported this. On Western nations pushing for a political truce, allies of President Ruto, who spoke to the Sunday Nation in confidence, claimed it is the reason Mr. Odinga has not subjected the current administration to the opposition theatrics akin to the events before the March 9, 2018 handshake between Kenyatta and the opposition leader. Odinga's silence can be attributed to foreign countries' push. That is why there is no high-octane politics in Kenya, and that is why there has not been any parliamentary group meeting from our side. A member of President Ruto's inner circle said. And then on the part of Raila's team, Mr. Kioni said immediately Mr. Odinga jets in from South Africa, the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Brigade will press him on the report that proves that the opposition coalition won the presidential election and what action to be taken, even though some embassies would want us to do things differently. Yes. Kioni is confirming that some Western embassies want them to take a different approach to what already they have shown intention of taking. Because already, Azimio have organized and planned for countrywide political tours to engage with the people. Some Western countries are not keen on that. And then William Ruto's allies are saying that Western countries have been pushing Raila for a political truce with William Ruto. And that's why Raila has been silent of late. Yes, just as I did indicate, I want us to understand the truth in all this and why I strongly believe that the opposition, Azimio Brigade, should now not take a backseat. They should move forward. They should not allow these Western countries to hold them back. They should push it to the limits. Let's dig deep. Yes. Raila and his team have been consistently saying the Western countries interfered with Kenya's presidential election. And it has been confirmed from some inside IBC source that indeed Western countries interfered with Kenya's presidential elections of August 2022. And in a leaked audio, British High Commissioner to Kenya, Jane Marriott, her name is adversely mentioned in the interference. So if all those are anything to go by, then it's a fact the Western countries helped and influenced IEBC in rigging out Raila Amolo Odinga. Yes, if those allegations and those leaked informations are anything to go by. And even Raila himself has been confirming that. When Raila Odinga announced that he was going to hold a parallel Jamhuri rally at Jacaranda Grounds, Embakasi East, all of a sudden that rally was cancelled, after which we saw Raila Odinga traveling to the United States of America. And that was one way, in my honest opinion, that the Western nations were really trying very hard to make sure Raila Odinga goes slow on William Ruto's government. And it's true, these Western countries have been pushing for a political truce between Raila and William Samoei Ruto. That's a fact. And the interesting bit about it, why I strongly believe that now Raila and his team should not be held back by these Western countries, is because as the Western countries piles pressure on Raila to go slow on William Ruto's government, we are hearing William Ruto and his brigade in government actually boasting that they won August 2022 presidential elections, while all indications are showing that election was a sham election. So these Western countries are gagging Raila Odinga as they let loose William Ruto and his team. Just recently, William Ruto attacked Uhuru Kenyatta and the former government that Uhuru and his team had planned to murder Chebukati. And from what we are gathering, that's something that really angered Raila Odinga. And that forced Raila Odinga now to also unleash the bombshell. Because all along, some of this information was known to Raila Odinga, and they were just waiting for an opportune moment to release the information to Kenyans. But Western countries have been piling pressure on him to keep quiet. That's why Raila all this time has not been dropping the bombshell. So that is the actual truth, ladies and gentlemen. These Western countries are pushing Raila to go slow on Ruto's government. At the same time, as they gag Raila Odinga, they are letting William Ruto loose. And that's why Ruto is even claiming that he won the election and that some people wanted to kill Chebukati. And as I talk, there is this tribunal that forced the Chirera commissioners, some Chirera commissioners, to resign. So you are seeing clearly, besides these Western countries influencing Kenya's 2022 presidential elections in favor of Ruto, they are still actually in a process of making sure they kill Raila Odinga politically by making him quiet and silent. And you know, the moment Raila remains silent and quiet, in my honest opinion, Raila is just lowering his political value and stature. The more he remains silent, the more he becomes weak. And as he remains silent, you are seeing Ruto and Rigathi actually shouting at rooftops. This is why I believe Raila and his team now should now proceed. Let them push it to the limit. These Western countries should not hold them back. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. Just as I did indicate, we will be bringing you updates on the progress of Kamkunji rally. Stay tuned, or rather stay tuned by subscribing to our channel. If you have not yet subscribed, subscribe. If you want to support us here, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number. Yes, let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.